In 1993, a little-known development house called Cyan created Myst, a thoughtful and graphically refined adventure. Its unique approach, more like a novel than a game, went on to sell over 3.5 million copies. Making a sequel would take 4 years, and fans the world over didn't want to be disappointed. The result was Riven. Creating a world that was even more detailed and intricate than its predecessor meant Cyan's original team of 6 had to grow to 27, while its equipment needed a serious overhaul.
We had the luxury of not just 2 people doing artwork, but teams of people, and not just having Macs to do it on, but having XGI workstations. From the smallest picture to the largest movie, any little bit and piece that we could tell a story with, we did.
Each one of Riven's thousands of pictures and animations started as a carefully constructed 3D model that needed to create mood, tell a story, and often contain a logical puzzle. Writing new rendering code to produce such realistic lighting and shading was only part of the artist's dedication to delighting those with a keen eye.
We went into so much detail to create these realistic-looking textures for each individual object. Every object, even down to the smallest bolt, we have a picture that represents what that bolt should look like, what type of metal it is, if it has stains on it.
Whereas most of Myst's locations were merely stills, Riven is full of animation. Some, like these basking creatures, are hard to miss, while others, like this concerned parent collecting her child, can just be seen in the far distance.
The complexity is immense, and I think that's something people will never realize when they're playing the game. They'll just take for granted that it's a place, it's a real place, and that's what we want them to think.
You are limited to where you can move and look, but this is a completely believable world that stands up to hours of atmospheric exploration. Once you've stopped enjoying the view, solving unfamiliar problems is where the real thinking begins. Draining liquid from a storage vat may let you inside, but where has it all gone?
Terekoi Dani.
You may not understand the local language, but what about this simple toy? Does it say something about how people use numbers? Getting an answer to a puzzle gives you another clue as to what's going on in Riven's mysterious landscape, how its population live, and where you may eventually find Catherine, the wife of Atreus, the man who sent you on your quest.
The story itself, we've been real hesitant to reveal too much of it. We want people to be really impressed and get the rewards they deserve for waiting for 4 years.
Even if you weren't waiting for a follow-up to Myst, we doubt that you won't be impressed. Like a handful of other games on the market, Riven's creators are following no one's rules but their own. Being different is always a gamble, but it's only those that gamble who can truly be the best.